Well, hello everyone. I hope that your day is going absolutely amazing whenever this video finds you. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Alyssa. It is so incredibly nice to meet you. I hope that you'll consider subscribing and hanging out with us. And if you are not new here, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to today's Plan With Me. So it is week 2 of a Plan With Me collab. I love doing these. Again, I always put that call out if you are a YouTuber who likes to do planner stuff, or if you have a planner account on Instagram. I'm always up for doing collabs. I love meeting new people and I love chatting with you guys. So if you're ever up for doing a collab, just let me know, grab me on Instagram and we can chat about it. This week's collab is with my bestie, Yana. I am so excited. All of her information will be down below. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. However, we are doing kind of an Instagram post collab where we posted like our first day together and then our second shot together, and then our final shot just went up today. We actually picked up this kit together and we are so excited. We loved it so much. We already planned our next collab, and that is actually coming up in about a month and a bit. And so I am very, very excited for that. I hope you'll follow us along on that journey. I feel like one day I need to have her, we could do a Plan With Me in a video together where we're an overview. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I figure something like that would be fun. Let me think on it. But I am doing this with her. We both love this kit so much. When we saw it, we were like, this kit is absolutely a must. And I am obsessed, as you can see. So this video is a longer video. A lot of you guys had asked for some longer videos. So here we are. I think we're 44 minutes. So I hope you got your planner out. I hope you have your stickers out. I am going to lay down my base, but more importantly, first and foremost, I do want to talk about this kit. This kit is from Two Lil Bees. It is a stunning, gorgeous, wintry themed rose gold kit. Alyssa forgot to turn her phone off. It is officially now turned off. But I hope that you guys have picked up this kit. Let me know if you picked up this kit. Let me know when you're using it, what foil you picked it up in. If you've used it already, please send me photos. I want to see how you use it. It was really interesting to see because Yana and I we have different planner styles with some similarities. We love our layering, we love our florals. We always go extra on the florals, her and I, when we order, and I love it. So I want to see yours. It's so cool to see a lot of people film or plan with the exact same kit and then see the outcome be different. That is always so interesting to me. So if you used it, let me know. I love my Two Lil Bees. She is wonderful and so incredibly sweet. Love her to death. And I am so grateful that this gorgeous kit has been created and grateful for her. So again, let me know if you planned with this kit. I'd love to see it. So I'm going to lay down my base. Also, if you want to check out Yana, make sure to check her info down in the description box below for her Instagram stuff so you can see all of her gorgeous posts. Okay, let me pop down this base and I'll be right back. right, my base is down and my sidebar is down. I actually did lay that down first. I don't know what it was. For this spread, I found that I reached for doing the sidebar first. I love it. It's so pretty. I love how it turned out. I ended up using a Oh Hello February from Letters to Apollo. I love starting off my months with those. I think this is the second time I've done it, and I'm going to continue doing it. It's so, so cute. I also used for the top, I wanted to kind of have some hanging lights. So I actually layered Sadie stickers, little tiny circular lights under the date covers. Also, Two Lil Bees has my favorite date covers. I love the kind of like brushstroke style. She did such a pretty job on them. So, and I like that they're not just like a rectangle. It adds quite a bit of dimension, I find, to a lot of the kits, which is why I tend to really adore her kits and using them. I would love to see other shaped date covers. The rectangle is cool. It's symmetrical. It fits. But I also really like the different ones, like the brushstrokes, or I don't know, do like a floral one. I know Simply Beautiful Plan layers her florals under her her date cover. So those are really cool too, because they're already kind of the built-in florals, especially if you love doing your florals under your date covers like I do. So if you are a shop owner, maybe, you know, experiment with different shapes. I would love to see it. Just an idea, just a little something small. But yeah, so I layered those under, and then I had some little dripping really sparkly teardrops from the Giving Girl. Again, I have codes for you for a lot of the shops that I'm mentioning. All of my coupon codes or PR codes, both really, are down in the description box below. A lot of them have a freebie when you order and mention my name, so make sure you do that. I do have one from Letters to Apollo. It is Alyssa 10 for 10% off your order. I also have one for the Giving Girl. It is also Alyssa 10 for 10% off your order. That is all down in the description box below. And then I layered the gorgeous trim flowers underneath, of course, the really pretty brushstroke date cover. So that's kind of what I did that was a little different here. I just wanted it to be like drippy and pretty and sparkly, and I love how it turned out. I wasn't quite sure at first, but I actually really like it. I like my use of space. I just think I could have probably scooched them up a little higher. So I didn't have so much white space at the top, but I'm also not mad at it. I also purposely, by the way, if you saw towards like Friday, I actually angled the dripping Giving Girl drops inwards or kind of in different directions. That was on purpose. It was to make it look like they were almost swinging. That was my intention. Whether I executed it properly or well or not, that's a whole other story. But okay, so I've also gone ahead. My date dots are some of my favorites. They're from my newest addiction. I'm actually just about to pop in an order with her because I think I want to grab a bunch of date covers. And then all of my dividers around my full boxes, those are from Alyssa Craft Shop. I have a haul going up. I know I keep promising this haul, but I keep adding to it because I keep getting a lot of stuff. So it's going to end up being a long haul. It's going to be like different like parts. You'll see like different nail styles along this haul. I think I've already got 2 in there. And I did haul this. These were from an Oops grab bag. And honestly, they were awesome. There was like nothing wrong with these. They're perfect. So I use those to, instead of using regular headers, I wanted to, again, add that really delicate kind of lacy, sparkly feel to it. And I did kind of alternate them if you saw what I did with my little tiny, alternating pattern. All right, so let's jump into my week. All right, so on Monday, I went to the park with Natty. What else is new? We usually start our day like that because if I'm not working or have a later shift, I like to get her beans out and do her thing. I use my Simply Beautiful Plans script with that. I do have a code for you for Simply Beautiful Plans. It is Alyssa for 15% off your entire order plus my freebie. And then I use these really cute Crafts by Towie kind of little like squiggly divider bow things. I love them. They're so cute. I don't know if they're bows or hearts. I never quite know. And then I had a call with our wedding planner. We have been corresponding quite a bit, just trying to get off these little tiny details. I use a Crafts by Towie computer and little, I guess, coffee or tea icon, and then a little Giving Girl drip from there. And then I emailed I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed on the 18th. 19th is our payment for Costa Rica. The 18th, and I had some questions because I've had my eyebrows microbladed before, and it wasn't a fun experience for me. I was quite scarred from it, hence the reason I've waited so long to get them redone. I actually have scars under my eyebrows from them, so I'm going to her. She is doing more of a tattoo style. She's awesome. I know a couple of my planner friends had her eyebrows done by them, and they looked amazing. So I'm going to have her do mine for the wedding. And also, I don't want to have to deal with like putting my eyebrows on when I'm going, like when I'm sweating them off or like in the heat. So I thought that'd be really nice. And also, you know how they say your eyebrows should be sisters, or like not twins, but sisters? Mine are like adopted siblings from very different polar opposite sides of the world because they're nothing alike. So I've actually been growing them out. So I think she's going to be shaping them and then filling them in, and she does amazing work. So I'm very excited. I also use my really pretty little squiggly line dividers from Harriet Wright Designs. I do have a code for you from Harriet Wright. It is Alyssa20 for 20% off your entire order. She's also having a sale this weekend. It is Wednesday. Natty is dreaming, and if you just heard her bark, that's a dream bark. Harriet Wright Designs is having a sale this weekend. And the really cool thing is it's 25% off the entire shop, not just stickers, which means if you're looking to get one of her planners, now is the time. I actually have one coming. I'm so excited. I think I mentioned it before. I'm not sure. I am going to be bouncing around between a coil planner and a ring bound planner. Believe me, a ring bound planner is my absolute favorite, but I also want to be working through a coil planner. The reason is I like the idea of a coil planner. I love my ring bound because I can always change it out. But I also want to be doing some planner, like plan with me's on my own that aren't like videos. So I want to do some memory planning on my own. So I'll be jumping in and out. I might do an extra week that I choose to use a different kit for. It also helped me work through a lot of the kits that I have. I did a massive de-stash, but I still have probably about 40 to 50 additional kits. And a lot of them I don't quite want to get rid of. I want to use. So I'm going to be bouncing between. So some videos you'll see me in my ring bound, and some videos you're going to see me in my coil planner, which will give you guys a really cool idea to see how I plan in a coil planner. Plus, you guys get to check out the Harriet Wright Designs planner. So I'm going to do a haul with that and a walkthrough with it because I know hers is a little different. She's got a different set of dividers. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for you guys. So if you're looking to pick up a planner that is a coil bound, she is having a 25% off sale this weekend. And you can also get my freebie and mention my name. All right, so let's jump to the next day. So on Tuesday, I feel like I've fallen behind. I actually took Natty for a nice long walk. By the way, I layered a set of premium matte, like the little floral, not premium matte, the floral kind of arch over top of a different arch from the set with this really pretty foil detail. And then I layered a transparent matte floral on top of that to pull it all together. And I actually really like how it turned out. I was a little surprised. I wasn't sure how I'd like it, but I love it down on paper. And I popped in a Bloom Paper Studio, really pretty little snowflake. And then I actually went on a hike with Natty, and I popped over to, this has kind of opened up a whole can of worms for me, a natural path clinic. I being primarily plant-based and no dairy, no egg, I haven't had meat since I was in my mid-teens. Mid to early teens, actually. I naturally am B12 deficient, as are most Canadians naturally anyways, but being plant-based primarily, I end up B12 deficient quite a bit. So I booked a B12 consultation and a B12 shot, which again, it opened a can of worms. And I went over and booked that day. I was actually very excited to do it. I did go this weekend, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but I had such a great experience. I have been looking into going to a naturopath for a while. Women, if you feel me, we all deal with our monthly issues. So I've been dealing with some things in that area. My body, for those of you who know, is I don't have the best stomach. I have inflammatory problems with just aches and pains that really shouldn't be there for someone my age. Well, that's not true. I'm in my mid-30s, so I suppose it's coming. But a lot of issues with old injuries. So I wanted to start with a B12 shot, but I ended up talking to what is now my naturopath, and I'm doing a full-on panel come May. I just don't have the time to give it right now, and it takes a lot out of your time and week and day to do a lot of the stuff that they're asking for, to do a full naturopath consultation and do all of that with a full panel. So I will be doing that in May, and I'll take you along on that journey verbally. But it was a really good experience, and I am doing B12 shots, and then I'm also doing a high potency B complex vitamin every morning along with my other vitamins because there's just a lot happening. I'm also doing B6 once a month for that time of the month to support some things. So it's been a very interesting thing as someone who, like, being in the healthcare system, I love Western medicine is kind of my thing, but this is kind of cool because it works alongside that, and she actually works alongside my doctor. So it's been an interesting couple days, and I'll let you know how that goes. And then on Tuesday, we prepped dinner. And of course, we had Taco Tuesday. I used my White Deer Stationery taco for Taco Tuesday. And then Nathan and I actually popped out late and took Nanny to the park that day. So she had a bit of a double whammy day. And then on Wednesday, I picked up Natty some cod treats. I noticed her when I was looking at what she was eating in terms of food. We buy her raw food and we buy it in bulk. Like frozen bulk, like I don't make the raw food. We buy it like that for dogs. We didn't realize that we didn't get any fish. So her coat was looking a little dull and she was having a little bit of dry skin and flaky dandruff. So I ended up picking up some cod treats and then some salmon oil to put in her food. Boy, did it change her coat. She is already shiny. The, dandruff is gone. She's not itching as much. So it was kind of cool how that worked out. So I picked up that day. I used my White Deer Stationery and I layered it over transparent florals and another Bloom Paper Studio snowflake. And then I used a pretty pink coat divider there. And I also made a Tarte order. Tarte had like 50% off. If you buy 5 minis, you get 50% off. And I've been wanting to try their Shape Tape in one of their Hydro Concealers. So I ended up picking up 2 Shape Tapes, one in a slightly tan color, usually what I tan to, like, usually what I am in, like, tan when I tan, because I use Tarte products. And then I picked up my winter color because I'm paler in the winter. And then I picked up another of their, like, Hydro concealers and their eyelash curler because I just broke mine. And then I think something else. There's something else that I ordered. So I popped in a Tarte order. And then I also picked up Nathan's Valentine's Day gift. I ordered it. He's not too far. So I can't exactly tell you what it is. I'll tell you next week with Valentine's Day, of course. Or my next plan with me for Valentine's Day, which is not coming next week because I probably won't get the time to film a plan with me, but I'm going to do a walkthrough plan with me. So keep an eye on that. It's going to be a walkthrough of the 2 weeks that I had missed. And then the week between this week and Valentine's Day. So I'm going to do a walkthrough with 3 different kits. So keep an eye out for that. I'm very excited for that. And I'll let you know what I got them. And then the following week, I have a Plan With Me collab with a Dash of Sun team. And I'm very excited for that. So keep an eye out for that. And then that night I went to my rowing workout. I used my Cross by Towie workout icon. And it was actually so good. Supposed to go tomorrow, but I'm having serious cramps, so I think I may have to skip out on tomorrow. I have decided to continue going and keep my membership going. I really enjoyed it. And then so on Thursday I woke up, did a little morning shake, and then I had to do a quiz for it was a test for my critical thinking 2 class. I'm very excited because I'm like at the home stretch, like, when you're so close to graduating you could literally taste it. That's where I am. And then I handed in a BCom paper, which isn't due for another 3 weeks. But the day it's due, there's just a lot going on, and they kind of piled in all my assignments in like clumps of like 2 weeks, and then I have nothing, and then like a couple weeks later, all my assignments again. So I've been kind of spreading them out. So I wanted to get that out of the way. And then I was home and I did a HIIT workout, and then I did a squat workout. And then for that, I layered a transparent sticker, and this is why I bought transparent and non-transparent, if you're wondering. I layered the transparent under the box of florals, which I really, really like. And then on Friday, let's see if am I even ahead of I'm probably ahead of myself. I totally am. But let's jump back to like florals. So this is one of the first few kits where I picked up a mix of transparent florals and premium matte florals. I wanted to see what they would look like together. And I think this is something I'm going to continue to do because in a couple of cases, as you can see, it almost looks like the floral is a mild shadow or like kind of like, I don't know what the word is. It kind of like, causes the premium matte floral to pop quite a bit. I really like how it turned out. I really liked layering the transparent florals under the premium matte florals. I like the look of it. So this is something I think I'm going to continue doing. That's all I got for that. It's nothing too crazy. I just wanted to see how it would work together and actually like how it turned out. I really like this kit. Like I'm staring at it and I am kind of loving it. I did end up moving into my pink Aura Estelle with my gold accents. I love the blue. It's really cute, but I think the silver was throwing me off. I haven't been in a silver mood because I've been doing a lot of silver kits, but I've been liking how a lot of the colors are popping out against the gold lately. So I moved back into my pink one. I'll hopefully move into my blue one at some point. I just haven't really been feeling it right now. I might move it into it at some point in the summer because I've got some more like kind of like really pretty kits that would pop beautifully against the blue. It's just the silver that's throwing me off. I feel like I'd want it in gold. It is, by the way, I think it's the Alys one. Yeah, it's a Scribble Prints Co. in the Aura Style collab, and I got it in Alys. So I feel like, yeah, I definitely want it in gold rather than silver if I were to reorder it. Okay, on Friday, we ended up getting up early that day, and Natty had a vet appointment. We found a little, it looked like a little white growth on the inside of her lip. It turns out it's a papilloma. Apparently super normal for dogs. Puppies get them, especially because their immune system isn't quite strong enough yet. She is still a puppy. She's not even a year yet. However, we are like weeks away from being like a 1-year-old dog. We think she probably caught the dog park. That's where they normally catch them, of course. So we took her to the vet that day. She was not happy. Let me tell you how like slightly traumatized I am from her accident. I made my mom park, knock on the door of the vet's office. I also called them, and I had them open the door as I was running in with her. Because the last time I took her to the vet here in Toronto, she ended up getting free and unfortunately being hit by a car. So, because she pulled out of, if you watched my video from November, October, I think I talk about it in one of my Christmas spreads, Natty, and if you were new here, Natty pulled out of her harness back in the fall. It was a really expensive harness. It was like $150, something like that. And she pulled right out of it, even though it was like a no slip, no pull harness. And she took off downtown. Unfortunately, she has had really great recall, but she turned around when I called her name in the parking lot, and the whole vet's office ran out and scared her off. And then she ran off. So she unfortunately was hit by a car. She's fine. She's great. She's healed. She's running. She's doing great. She's sleeping behind me. But I'm very nervous bringing her into any vet's office. So nervous that when I called the vet, because I have to refill her eye prescription, because she's got a bit of an eye infection again from rolling around in the snow, which is what got us there in the first place. They said she was infamous, and that they won't even have her come in, that they're just going to prescribe me the eye drops because they don't want the same thing to happen, and neither do I, which was great. Really great vets. I really enjoyed not the experience, but they were really, really good with her and with the whole thing. So if I wasn't so traumatized, I'd probably make them our like regular vet. I just cannot go back there. I think Nathan's going to be picking up the eye drops. So yeah, dog owners, I feel like you got me on this one. All right. Or like pet owners, right? Okay. So on Friday after her vet appointment, my parents have a little gym in their basement. So I actually went and worked out. I did the bike and a HIIT exercise. And then my mom and I had lunch. We left Natty because she gets very stressed out at the vet, so it tires her out. She stayed back with Theo, and our mom and I went shopping. I actually ordered I'm so upset. I ordered my rehearsal dinner dress from, I think it was from from Evernew. It was just a cute little like linen style, like eyelet dress. I actually ended up getting it the other day, and it came yellow. I guess it was a summer collection, and it just sat there, and it completely yellowed. It was also too short. Like, I'm tall, so it is what it is. But it also was like, because I wear like a specific size with them. Like, I've never stared, but it was like way too big. It didn't have the option of like tightening it either. So I had to return it anyways, but it yellowed. So I was not exactly happy. But we went looking for a couple of different things. A rehearsal dinner dress was one of them, and I ended up ordering it instead. And then we ended up staying at my parents' for dinner, and we ordered, what did we have that day? Oh, soup. I ended up having this like Tuscan bean Beyond the Meat soup made by Zupa. And my dad brought home like a chicken curry for him and Nathan. And my mom got like a vegetarian chili from this Italian, I don't know, a grocery place up in Vaughan. So yeah, so that was kind of a Friday. It was nice to spend it with my parents. And yeah, okay, on to Saturday. I just realized I jumped ahead again. I should really watch my screen instead of staring at my planner. Probably very helpful. But yeah, it was a good overall like day. It was busy. Those days are really exhausting because I'm up at 6:30 6:30, no, 6ish usually. We have to get Natty ready, and then we have to get ready. I usually have to pack a bag for the day, bring her divider if Cardi's coming over, because her and Cardi are kind of getting used to each other, but we do keep them separated still, and it's a busy morning. So, and then add in a workout. So by the time we got home, I was completely zonked. I don't think I used anything too crazy there. By the way, my little paw is from the Giving Girl. It's so cute. I love it. All right, so on to Saturday. So for Saturday, what did we do? I put down my work sticker. I didn't actually end up staying. I wasn't feeling the best. And by staying, I mean standing up from my desk. I used a Paper Trail Plans little work sticker. I actually really like these scripts. By the way, I believe she has a custom script where you can go like order custom scripts. I have to do that. I can't remember if it was one day. If it was, then I'm really, really bad and I have to do the next one. Or it might be going over the weekend. I'm not 100% sure. So if you get the chance to grab some custom scripts from her, highly recommend it. I layered it over a Miss and Meow quarter box. And then I layered some florals down as well. And across by Towie, a little bow icon computer. I wasn't feeling well that day, so I didn't end up staying for the entire time. I ended up calling in. So I used a Loom Paper Studio lace scallop. I cut it in half and layered it under the half scallop from the kit, and then a transparent sticker that I snipped and popped on the other side, and then a Giving Girl little lace and sweet little light under the floral scarf, and then a Sadie sticker kind of flyaway bow. I really actually like how this turned out. And then a Crossed by Towie divider. It just turned out so cute. I love how this entire week turned out. And I've realized I've totally jumped ahead again. I am so sorry. But I will say that we ended up going to Amano for dinner that day. Amano is an Italian restaurant just up the street from us. It was so cold. We ended up going with my brother and his girlfriend, and it was a lot of fun. I had a really light dinner because my stomach was off that day, and then I layered the transparent floral under the bottom box, and then also layered the super cute what's it called, the little dinner script from White Deer Stationery on top of that. It was actually a really good dinner. I do want to jump back to what I'm doing here when I went shopping with my mom. I couldn't find a shopping icon anywhere in Rose Gold. I don't know where they've gone. They're somewhere here. My desk is quite a mess. But I did layer one of the little circular scallops under the little box, a half premium matte over one of the icons, and then a Simply Beautiful Plans little leaflet here. And I kind of like how it turned out. It was because it looks like a little gift wrap. It was almost like kind of gave me like shopping vibes. So hence why I went ahead and did that. We ended up going to Sherway that day. We checked out Ever New, but they didn't have the dress that I wanted, which is why I ended up ordering it. Where else did we go that day? We ended up running into Lululemon. Mom had to return something. And I wanted to pick something up. Again, for those who don't know, I do work for Lululemon. So I wanted to see, there was something I was going to order for myself, but I wanted to see it in person because I wasn't sure on the color. Did end up buying it on the spot, which is really great. We ended up running into Aritzia. I looked at a couple different places for a white dress, and I wanted it to look not too bridal. Like I was even going with like a blush if I could find one. Fun fact, I ordered another dress from Ever New. Super gorgeous, like really soft blush, almost white blush dress. And then it sold out it sold out right after I bought it. So I bought it and then I ended up getting a refund like an hour later. Made me so sad. So I'm kind of back to square one. And I don't want the dress to look too bridal-y. Like it needs to be like a pretty, like a midi dress. It's going to be hot out, so nothing thick, which is why I like the idea of like a linen eyelet. But alas, nothing yet. Hopefully soon. I feel like I'm all over the place with this kit, but my eyes are kind of all over the place right now. It is also later in the evening, so I'm quite tired. I did work all day. But I wanted to get this out to you guys so quickly. By the way, that Family Time script there at the bottom was from Letters to Apollo. I layered the White Deer Stationery under a little floral piece, premium matte piece from the kit, and then a Sadie stickers really pretty bow, and then under both of those I popped in the Alyssa Craft Shop scallop divider as well, which turned out so cute. Actually, I really like how it looks. So back to Saturday. These Miss and Meow boxes are actually super, super cute. I really like how they look. And I wanted to document that I was working that day, or that I was supposed to work that day. And that's usually more so for my records. I can generally see it online if I have to, but just kind of like I was supposed to work and I did start, but I wasn't feeling 100%. It was very slow on channel from what I remember, and my brain wasn't in it and my stomach wasn't in it. So I ended up calling in, which was great. They're really, really good about stuff like that. I don't get to do it, not that I don't get to, I just don't do it too often. I only do it when I really need it. Or I try and pick up a shift if I do have to swap out. So for example, I missed this one. I'm picking up a shift next week, just to cover for a friend, so I don't completely lose out, which is really great. But yeah, so that was my Saturday morning, as you can see. And then of course, again, I say I don't feel too good that day. And it's just been like a weird kind of like stomachy, not feeling great. I was sick, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, again with my stomach. And I know that was more so what I'd been eating that wasn't a great option. It just kind of really took a toll on my body. So I had to cut that out. My life is cutting out food groups often lately, which is why I haven't done a full naturopath, because I know it takes a lot of like cutting out food groups and cutting out this and doing this and this test and that test, which is why we've decided that I'm going to go ahead and do that in May when I have the time and I'm not stressed out. With this wedding, with exams, because they all kind of fall within the 2 weeks of each other. I have exams and then I go and leave for a wedding, and that's really stressful. Especially since that's pretty much the end. I've got 2 courses when I get back. We're doing a really, really short, I'm doing half semester, finishing out fast tracking 2 courses, and then I'm done. I'm completely graduated, and holy cow, I cannot believe I can finally say that. And then I'm also taking my death doula course around that time as well. I'm going to be taking it while I'm in school. I may as well utilize that little bit of extra free time where I'm still part-time, and get my death doula course, because my best friend and I are talking about opening a death doula kind of partnership together, where I guess you could say go into business, but it's not really, I hate calling it a business because it's something else to me. It's a very special thing. But we're going into, we're going to work in that field together. She works in social work and bereavement, and I work in gerontology, and a lot of my, what I do will be around the death and the dying. So, we've decided to kind of come together for this and do a little something with the 2 of us, and our backgrounds being so different but also so similar. So I'm excited for that. So that's going to be when I get back. I'm going to do that, my naturopath journey, and then we'll see how that goes. So the dinner at Amano was really fun. My brother came, his girlfriend came, and we just chatted about the upcoming wedding and the trip and what's going on. And she works for a dog rescue as well, and or she fosters for dog rescue, and I volunteer for one. Love it. I'm so excited. I actually don't currently have any dogs right now, because we just don't have any that we can take currently, but hopefully soon. And then when I got back, I popped in a load of laundry. The most unexciting evening. When I got back, I just popped in a quick load of laundry. I used the paper trail laundry script here, and I actually really like how it turned out. It was super, super cute. Oh, and under that, I popped in, I chopped a little of the premium matte florals and popped it under the laundry script. I just didn't like it being so small. There were a couple of other things I did that evening, but I just popped a little laundry script there. It fit so perfectly. All right, on Sunday, I did also work on Sunday morning. What did I have? I had a fairly late shift. I think it ended at 4 or 5. I used a transparent floral under a premium matte floral under a half box. I actually sliced the half box in half, just down the middle, just like that, just and layered it over. And then I popped on the Giving Girl lace, and it's so pretty. I actually ordered more of these. I think I've got them here. Yeah, I have to haul them. And I layered the Giving Girl thing on top, lace and sparkle thing on top of it. Sparkle sticker, not a thing. And again, the Paper Trails work sticker. And then I used a pretty pink code divider and some little cute hearts from Honey Inked. And then after, we ended up taking Natty to Cherry Beach, which is her favorite place. I layered a transparent mat under a full scallop sticker from the kit and a little leash from White Deer Stationery. And then again, that Sadie sticker, little dropping dotted divider. And then I also had a call with our travel agent. So we are now, at this point, we were 2 weeks away weeks away, 2 weeks away from, what's the word I'm looking for? From booking. We're fully booked, but we're paying this coming Friday for our trip, so we kind of lock everything in. We've left it to the last minute only because we wanted to make sure everything was going okay. It looks like travel is going to be opening up quite a bit. From what I know, PCR tests are about to be eliminated and coming back into Canada, which is a massive relief. They also took down all of our social distancing stickers in all stores the other day, which was so interesting to see. I was walking through and I was confused for a second. So we had a quick phone call with her to talk numbers and what's going on. I used a wait to your stationary phone icon under a little tape piece that I sliced in half and used a cute little honey inked heart on that. I also popped on some letters to Apollo, the little sparkle bows. They're so cute. And I used 2 dividers just to kind of amp up that box. And then I started a new book. I am reading, oh gosh, what am I reading? I can't remember. It's a really interesting book. It's, I'll tell you in the next one. I can't remember. I'm going to end up reading the entire series, but, or the entire collection from this author, but it's a very cute little romance novel. So I started that and I used my White Deer Stationery headphones, just to mark off that. And yeah, that was kind of that. Normally on Sundays, we actually go to my parents, but we didn't this week. So that is my week. I hope that your week was amazing. I'm sorry this video was long. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was everywhere because it's a very long video. I will see you next week for a walkthrough and then the week after for a collab. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.